All right, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. This basically is a straight up rumor video. There is a lot of smoke going on in the WWE. People are always talking about when this is going to happen. So I don't want anybody to think that I'm making this video trying to falsify that, this is going to happen, or I think it's going to happen, or anything else. But basically, there's been talks of how The Rock is going to be a part of SmackDown 1000. How can they have a SmackDown 1000 anniversary party without the man that the show was named after showing up and being a part of SmackDown 1000? Easily, to me, I think that at this point in my life, I really truly do believe that The Rock cares about wrestling. Does The Rock have 1,000 other things in his life that is more important than the WWE at this time? I mean, hell, I would bet, honestly, that The Rock's, paycheck that he gets, for paybacks, for royalties, for using his likeness to sell t-shirts and, figures and use him in the video game and be a part of the WWE universe, even though this guy, I can't really remember the last time The Rock showed up. I don't think he was at WrestleMania this year, but I guess 32 was the last time The Rock was around, and if not, then I just can't think of it. But we've seen The Rock do surprise appearances on Monday Night Raw, coming out and doing the thing with Rusev. We've seen The Rock show up and just have a promo at a Boston house show from the Boston Garden because he just happened to be in town that day. The Rock loves to surprise people. He loves to get back to his fans. It's just that, The Rock's got a TV show coming out on NBC soon. The Rock's always filming some sort of a movie. I think he's filming his spin-off to Fast and the Furious this time. So you can't really knock The Rock for not being there unless you're just not really paying attention to what's going on in The Rock's life right now. He's not wrestling a full-time deal. He's not even set up to have some sort of a match at WrestleMania. So anytime The Rock is around in WWE, it's going to be a big deal, and people want him to be here. I'm going to just basically use what happened in the past. SmackDown had the 10th anniversary a few years ago, and on that show was a pre-done promo from The Rock where what I can remember more than anything else was him calling CM Punk, who was the leader of the Straight Edge Society at that time. So this would actually be between WrestleMania 26 and WrestleMania 27 is when this happened. And during that promo, he called CM Punk BM Punk. And people thought that might lead to The Rock versus CM Punk, which never got paid off. But I believe at the time, CM Punk was definitely one of the, he wasn't the champion, but he was definitely one of the most used heels there was at the time in the company. So it made sense for him to go after him and try and set something up for a promo or something down the road that sort of just made sense. So if The Rock does anything, I can see him doing it from a movie set or from his trailer. Maybe if we're lucky, getting it from his living room, or maybe that office that he has where he does the promos and he's got all of his championship belts in the background and the case behind him, sort of where he did the promo against John Cena, talking about, the little kid came over to his house and it was all yelling at him, and it was like mini Cena dressed up in all the gear and stuff like that. That's probably honestly the best case scenario, because SmackDown 1000, I honestly can't remember where it's going to be. But wherever it's going to be, I don't think The Rock is going to be there, in my opinion.